I just feel like Indiana's offense has been different in the playoffs than going back to regular season. And I don't know. They've been on a way more of a, they've spread the rock so much. When you've got what was it, 6 different guys on offense scoring a touchdown in that game against Oregon, and then that's just insane.
When you can pass for like damn near 90% in the playoffs, like your offense is doing something right. Those
I mean,
those 3 stars out there smoking the 5-star corners and safeties. So what's happening?
well, and even looking like their running game situation for both Indiana and Miami. Like, if you're not capable of getting it through the air, which for both these teams, that's definitely crazy to think that they're not being able to get it through the air. Like, they can definitely rely on that run game too. I mean, Josh, you and I were talking about it the other night. I mean, just for Hemby with Indiana and overall having 1,060 yards, then looking at for Miami with Fletcher, these two cats literally only separate by 20 yards. Fletcher has 1,080 and Hemby has 1,060. I mean, and on Hemby's side, Josh, you can chime in on this. He's also another guy that is who was the guy that we were talking about that also does take the
Kalen
big time
Black.
grunt work. Yeah,
Kalen
Kalen
Black,
Black. There we go.
that's really their key back. And but it's just, I mean, Hemby gets they split the load really well.
Who
But I feel
has
Yeah.
like
who has 2 running backs that have over 1,000 yards this year? I'd be curious. Like, I don't know the answer to that. That's why I'm asking. Like, there can't be.
does Indiana's, do they both have over 1,000 yards? They're
Uh,
close.
Let me take a look at that.
Kalen Black's at 961 yards.
That's damn near
They're
a 1,000
they're
yard back right
Damn
there.
near
they're
1,000.
they're yeah,
He'll
they're
be that after
both
this game.
okay. So let's include Martin in their 3 backs, because he has 78 carries. That's a decent load for a season. They're all averaging Roman Hemby 5 yards per carry, Kalen Black 5.7 yards per carry, and then Martin 6.5 yards per carry. That's
Workhorse.
scary.
I'm telling you, there's not another team in the country that has a better running backfield.
Well, and should we count blue chip players? How many does Indiana have?
Jeez.
Compare, they have
Yeah.
8, and Miami has probably high double digits, 30s or something like that. I don't know.
I would say at least 20.
That's what's so crazy about it, and it's all how Kurt Cignetti picks his players. He picks guys that if you don't have play time, that he's been able to see you on the field, significant play time, and proven something, he's not going to take you. And if you have like a high upside and like, oh, like, we haven't seen him on the field, but we know that he's capable of. He doesn't care. It's
Well, and I
get him
think
out
the
of you.
narrative I think the narrative out there is like, "Oh, man, Indiana's doing all this with players that are just average." That's not the case. Kirk Cignetti's gone out and found dudes.
Well,
Like,
and
look at the receiving core. Those guys would start at Ohio State. The running backs would start at any other school. Like, these are legit players that were underestimated their entire life. Like, he's
Yeah.
he's got he's got real talent there on that roster. The stars don't always matter. I mean, they just don't. Like, this is proof. Indiana does not have a team of just like average mediocre guys that happen to work really good together and they've got a really good scheme and oh man, they're just coached so well. It's like no, they're coached well and they also have a bunch of guys that are great players.
here's
Like
how
guys that will
much
play in the NFL.
here's how much their wide receivers, or just their receiving corps as a whole, has been split out too. So they've got Omar Cooper leads with 64 receptions, 866 yards. Elijah Surratt, who is actually out for like 2 or 3 games this season with an injury, 62 receptions, 802 yards. Charlie Becker, 30 receptions, 614 yards. And then
Jesus.
EJ Williams Jr., 36 receptions for 438 yards. And then even throwing in their really kind of like he's their tight end, but I mean, he's kind of back
Seems
up
like a power
to
back.
Charlie Becker, kind of, because I mean, Charlie Becker's built like a tight end, but he's got 30 receptions for 370 yards. You've got that many guys. That's how much they spread the ball around. It's a bunch of dudes putting their part in. That's I don't know. It's a scary Indiana team.
Well, and typically, like, what's a defense do when you have, every player that's, when you're in the national championship, you got that one guy that you're going to lock down, right? All right, guys, we have number 8. He's our guy we're going to focus on this week. We're going to lock him down. We're going to put a high safety over the top of him and cover him. Like, how do you do that against Indiana? Because if you double one guy, you got
They're going to
5,
throw
6
straight
other
to the other.
guys. Correct. Like, this is such a deep team offensively. Like, you can't scheme like you would against other teams. Like, you just can't because they have so many guys that they can throw the ball to. And then, by the way, they've got Hemby and Black. I'm not going to do the Herb Street mistake there. You know, but it's like you have so many guys that are capable of doing it. You can't double anybody. And if you do, we'll make you pay.